How's your leg?
They took the bullet out.
How did Keenan manage to get off a shot? You slowing down a little bit?
Actually, I was afraid of hitting Elizabeth.
Keenan's dead, Jerry's dead, it's over.
Except it isn't.
Oh, Sam, hey. Hey.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, same here. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm much better. Hi.
Hey.
Where's Mom?
Mom, she's with Sean.
Sean.
Yeah, long story. She should probably be the one to explain it to you. In the meantime, she said that you guys were off having fun somewhere.
Yeah, we went to Vegas.
Well, when we heard what was going on here, we couldn't get any flights back.
Vegas. Like you were there gambling or seeing shows or something? What?
We weren't there for the casinos. We got married.
Gasoline on the deck, and Jerry and Jax were right next to each other when the boat blew up.
Did you see either of them in the water?
I was blown clear, luckily. I managed to make it to the dock, and then McBain showed up a little while later. He said he was gonna, handle the search. Didn't find anything.
Does Carly know?
Sooner or later, somebody is gonna have to tell her that Jax is dead.
I'll tell her.
Hold on a second. No.
Sonny,
you should be getting out of bed.
I'm okay. I can walk. It's fine.
Okay, I know you can walk, but the thing is, I was on the boat.
Carly loved Jax. It doesn't matter that they weren't together. She's gonna go crazy. She
All
needs me
she's
there.
gonna do is just, she's gonna melt down all over you.
If she needs
you're
to.
gonna reopen your wound. You're gonna bleed
Sonny, I'm
all
okay.
over the place.
I'm okay.
Listen, consider this a gift. Don't think I forgot your birthday.
I'm sorry, did you say married? As in husband and wife?
Yeah, but it's a little more complicated than that.
How complicated?
What Trey means is that there were legal problems with Ma Princess, and so we had to deliver the series, or his father, he would have gone bankrupt.
His father?
So we had to give the show a grand finale.
Congratulations.
Well, I was here.
I know it's not conventional, but I was
Getting married
really...
for ratings?
This was completely selfless on Christina's part. If she hadn't agreed to marry me, then my father would have lost his investment.
Oh, that's awesome. So basically you married my sister for money.
Can you please just not judge me about this?
Listen, believe me, I am the last person to pass judgment on anyone's choices. I'm just wondering if you've given any thought to the fallout here.
Well, obviously people are going to be surprised, but once we explain that it's
How
temporary-
exactly are you going to explain this to Mom? Forget Mom. How are you going to explain this to your father? I don't care how many times you say it's complicated. Sonny's not going to understand why you suddenly decided to become Mrs. Trey Mitchell.
I'm sorry.
Nothing. Mom and my dad are not going to have a problem with this.
Really?
Yes, really. Trey and I will get annulment, and it'll be like this marriage never happened.
Mr. Morgan, what are you doing?
I got a friend here. I need to go see.
It's on your chart. If you won't stay in bed, you'll have to be sedated.
You know what? I hope you're right. Actually, I hope that you and Trey can get an annulment without any drama. I'd like to see that happen. Who knows, maybe this deadly pathogen is going to be a huge distraction. And when you tell your parents, they're not going to even blink an eye
Christina.
about you guys being married.
Sorry, I gotta make a phone call.
Right now?
Yeah, I need to let my dad know that I'm okay.
That me? Did Trey pressure you into this?
No, not at all. Ma Princess is my project, too.
I just don't know when it went from a show about you and your family to being married to
I
Trey.
told you, Trey's father was gonna lose his investment. He put up a lot of money for the show, and he really believes in Trey, and so do I. Besides, none of this compares to what you guys went through these past couple days. Come on, Sam, you could have died.
Okay, it did get serious for a minute.
A minute?
Yes, I mean, I thought Jerry was bluffing, and then I got sick, and I fainted. That's how I got this. And then John took me to the hospital.
John McBain?
Yes, John McBain. He was amazing through the whole crisis. And then he went after Jerry, and I was afraid JaSam was going to go after him, too.
Wait, well, why wouldn't you want Jason to go after Jerry? Unless you're afraid McBain and Jason were in a fight over you.
No, Jason had a bullet hole in his leg, and I was afraid that he was going to bleed to death. That's why I didn't want him to go.
So what happened?
Well, I asked Jason to stay with me.
Together?
Yes. Together.
Come on, Sam, you know what I'm asking. Did you and Jason talk?
Hey, it's good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Come on in.
Can't help but notice you got shot.
I'm okay.
Well, with greatest respect, you always say you're okay regardless of the severity of the injury, so...
Yeah, well, the worst part is I have to stay in this hospital for another day.
Well, I owe you an apology.
For what?
Well, discounting your suspicions on Dr. Keenan. I mean, you were right about his nefarious acts.
I never would have found Keenan without you. And I never would have found Elizabeth, so you did a really good job. Thank you. I'm hoping you can help me again.
Autopsy report for baby boy Morgan.
Yeah, okay, I want you to look in the file, okay? There's a discrepancy with the baby's blood type. He was AB negative. Sam and Franco are both O positive.
Okay, that would be physiologically impossible.
Exactly.
Jason and I, we talked about a lot of things. You know, what went wrong, how we are both responsible
Christina.
for...
Sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Look, I needed to go home, take care of some last-minute production stuff, so I'll see you later, okay?
Oh, sure. Call me. We can start working on the annulment.
Right.
Wow, you guys are really romantic.
Him and McBain both said when the baby was born, he was strong, he was crying loudly. How could he do that if his lungs weren't developed?
Yeah, that does seem unlikely.
Right, and the autopsy report right there says the baby had hemophilia.
Extremely rare condition.
Never showed up on any prenatal scans, and now the blood type doesn't even match either of the parents.
Okay, just to play devil's advocate, okay, Sam and Lieutenant McBain's reports of the baby's first cries, they could be exaggerated. The indications of hemophilia in the prenatal scan could have been overlooked, and the baby's incorrect blood type could have been written into the file through human error.
It's a lot of errors, Spinelli.
The alternative is...
When Sam said the baby who died wasn't hers, she was right.
So I admit, this whole thing is weird. I mean, I'm somebody's wife.
Not for long. Come on, if you don't get that annulment in the next couple of days, you can bet the mom will.
She's gonna freak, isn't she?
Well, yeah. I mean, let's just say that you're gonna be single pretty soon. We were keeping mom pretty busy between your annulment and my divorce.
Wait, while you and Jason were in the hospital waiting to die, you decided to get a divorce?
No, we agreed before all the insanity with Jerry started, mom was gonna drop the papers.
But she didn't get a chance.
No time like the present. Not like we have any reason to put it off.
This is truly amazing news about Sam's baby. Have you shared your suspicions with anybody else?
Just you and Elizabeth. There's got to be some other way to prove that baby is really hers.
Okay, well, how fortunate that my cyber skills have returned.
What are you doing?
Just hacking into the hospital mainframe. As you know, there's nothing I wouldn't do to help my best friends. Eureka! By which I mean I've secured Fair Samantha's records.
We already got the autopsy report right there in the
Well,
file.
if you'll
Give me the
just
file.
indulge me a few moments more. Ah, as I expected.
What'd you expect?
Okay, despite her unimaginable loss, and unbeknownst to anyone in Port Charles, Fair Samantha gave the hospital a very generous gift.
What kind of gift?
Okay, well, for you and me, it means a way to verify if the blood type listed in the baby's file is a mere mistake, or if by some miracle Sam's baby is still alive. Samantha gave the hospital permission to take tissue samples from her baby.
What for?
Well, tissues can be donated to help others in need. It was a very generous act.
So kind of like organ donation.
Yes, except in one crucial way. See, unlike organs which need to be implanted into recipients immediately, tissues can be frozen and stored.
So are you saying we can run a DNA test off the tissue sample?
Yes, provided the samples are still in the tissue bank.
And Sam wouldn't have to know?
She would not.
You do whatever you have to get a tissue sample. So we can find out if it was really Sam's baby who died.